Wisdom, how are you? How's your day been? Happy New Year. Yes, we have the spring equinox, our start, our begin, our finalization. Wow, it's brilliant actually. It's very powerful energy for us today. I'm feeling it very strongly. I've had a really good day, but I've spent it on the computer working on something, and I've just really not really felt like I've done anything dynamic or got anywhere. I had a really good reading this morning that really helped me to see a bit of detail that I needed to see. And it's the start. I just wanted to come on here and see you guys and say, right, let's see what is our new year about to bring for us. Perhaps we could get some really good guidance. I normally do a daily guidance. I normally say, right, let's have a little look and see what our spirit team wants us to know today. But I just got this sort of download as I was getting set up with all my cards. Very powerful cards today. It's going to be quite a deep one, I think. But it also still very much about you. It's about our journey, being in your inner self with you, your journey, what your soul is really directing you to be and to have right now. So coming up, what is coming up? Shall we just say what? Spirit, give us some detail. What can we expect? Happy New Year. You know, this is on you. This is what seeds having been planted are now going to start to grow. What have we been manifesting? So take what resonates. See how you feel, whichever cards are sort of you're drawn to. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little reading as we do from our calendar to see what is our guidance. I am going to get a main significator card with the inner temple. And then I have got the return to self cards. I've got the high priestess oracle cards. I've got inner wisdom cards. I have got angel number cards. And I thought what we'll do is I'll shuffle the cards, and you take what resonates, you see what comes, you feel what you need to feel, because I really feel like this is going to be a strong message that's coming along. So I just want that to just naturally flow and come out, and the cards will give us the detail that Spirit will send the detail through the cards for us. I think that's something we'll try. Anyway, if it works, we'll see how we go. Go with the flow. I heard this quite strongly, go with the flow. So let's see what our detail is today, our little message. No man is an island. Interesting. And I said I'd spent the whole day alone on a computer. I wanted to do things. I wanted to go places. I just didn't. I mean, not that I didn't see anyone at all today, because of course I did, but I was on my own here in my home, in my sanctuary. And it says here, no man is an island. Endure the hardships, and time will present you with light at the end of the tunnel. And that's really how I was sort of saying, you know, I feel like it's this, there it is. You know, the end of the tunnel, you know, when you just sort of know, don't you? You've stepped off, you've gone forward, it's happened. So I feel that is our guidance for today. And we will definitely have to trust in this shift of reality again. I'll go the Grabori number of 608-841-228, 608-841-228. 608-841-228. So the Grabori number is shifting our reality now. That light is at the end of the tunnel, and no man is an island. So you are not going to be doing this alone. Spirit is saying you have got guidance, you've got help, your soul is calling in people now that are going to take you on this next path of your journey. What? Oh my goodness me. Okay, so we have got the end is also the beginning. There's our portal again, exactly the same thing. So we're still at this very strong insistence from Spirit. The end is also the beginning, the new beginning. I wanted to say the new beginning. We have to believe what you've ended, what you've shifted, what you've made cleared space for. There's a new start. Oh my goodness, the holiest temple and the tall poppy. These came out. This has come out 3 days in a row. Literally, it's the same cards that are coming out of these. And you saw me shuffling them. So I think it's just the same energy as Spirit is saying we're here. Here we are. Stand tall. Stand ready. That's how I feel. Stand ready. Here I am. Stand ready. Do you know when you're in a... What I'm seeing is, you know, when you're a child and you're in that sort of, and everyone sort of says, who, you know, an adult will say, who would like a sweet? And you know, you put your hand up. That's what I was just seeing. You like sort of, yes, I'm here. This is what I'm doing. So put your hand up. Make sure that you are ready. The holiest temple is about moving your body, being prepared. That physical vessel that you cherish, that you love, that you want to be ready. Okay. And if you're feeling any physical pain and things like that, like my back is just today been in physical pain again. It's something that we have to contend with. I'm actually going to just maybe some of you have got a bit of a sore back, but I have this Heal Your Body by Louise Hay. And if you've got problems, I'm just going to see if it says back or lower back. Back problems represents the support of life. I know that life always supports me. I know that life always supports me. Are you questioning that this is where you're supposed to be? Are you questioning that nothing has changed? Are you questioning nothing is changing? You know, and this is why this tall poppy is very important today, because put your hand up. I'm here. Yes. Would you like? Yes, I would. I am ready. Okay. Say to yourself, I am ready. You know, show me, universe. Actually, I want to just read to you some affirmations for the spring equinox day that I wrote down today. I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will simply find me. I deserve the best and I accept the best now. It's almost as if the universe is rigged in my favor. I am a magnet for abundance. Nothing stands between me and my desires. I get paid to exist. The opportunities that surround me are limitless. I don't even have to succeed. That is just the way that it is. Every day I'm becoming the happiest, hottest, richest, healthiest, and most successful version of myself. So universe, show me how good it gets. Show me how good it gets. Universe, you know, ask the universe, say to the universe, I'm here. Show me how good it gets. Show me how good it gets. I'm here. Right? So that is important for us to absolutely understand right now. I knew that we were going into quite a deep Chamber of Soul gifts are in the bottom. Again, a big portal. Okay, all of the soul gifts are on their way to you now. And this is something that these moments are. The spring has arrived. Things are happening. Things are changing. We are definitely finding very much this difference in our feeling and our happiness. And, you know, the energy is changing and shifting. Our reality is changing and shifting. We're being guided, supported, loved. Spirit wants you to know no man is an island. Okay, you are definitely not an island. You are definitely there to be supported, and you support as well, I'm hearing. So support, do it, right? Endure the hardships and time will present you with the light at the end of the tunnel. So let's ask Spirit to give us some detail about this beautiful light that's at the end of the tunnel for us. Beautiful light at the end of the tunnel. We have got... was scepter, divine authority, strength, energetic mastery. Wow, that's incredible. So the was scepter, I've never seen that card. Well, it's never come out. So this is like, I feel like it's there, isn't it? It's sort of, it's time. Oh, that's quite a strong card. And you almost could see this sort of phoenix or this bird at the top here, almost like rising up. So beautiful. And it means divine authority, that strength. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Let us see if we can get some detail on this card for I do like our details. Okay. The was scepter. Where will it be? Oh, no, wrong book. Well, it's always good to get the right book. It is always good to get the right book, Deb. Where is the right book? Oh, is that my book? No, no, yes. Right, right, the was scepter. The was scepter. VW. There it is. So, dear soul, the was scepter, sacred staff of the divine power, comes to you now as a symbol of your capacity to lead and walk in energetic mastery. This ancient tool was wielded by priests, kings, goddesses, and guardians of sacred space. It is a symbol of divine authority and attuned command, where inner alignment births outer strength. So this, remember I said, you've got to stay on your path. It's this inner strength, this inner work. So we have got inner alignment that births outer strength. The was scepter activates the divine masculine principle within you. Not to push or control, but to anchor in divine knowing and hold the highest flow of creation. It reminds you that you are not here to cower before chaos, stand tall, but to walk forward with clarity and presence and trust in the higher order always moving through you. You are being called to hold your field of light, moving with intention, speaking and acting as one who is profoundly connected with the divine direction. The was scepter teaches that true authority begins within. It is the strength to wield your presence in devotion to truth and to stand as a clear channel even in the face of uncertainty. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen your core foundation and expand your capacity to weave with all life's initiations and invitations. You are meant to expand your brilliance now, ready to step into the template of illumined leadership, walking as a beacon of strength and stability for those around you. This is not about force. It is about embodied command that flows from your sacred alignment. As you root into this strength, you remember your true safety comes from within, and your inner freedom is not dependent on any external force. You are a vessel of divine order, the holiest temple. Trust the power moving through you. When you hold the was scepter, physically or energetically, you activate your capacity to harmonize energy, to guide spaces, and to remember that you are never alone in this mission. Divine forces walk beside you. Wow. That's beautiful. So the ritual is sit in presence, feel yourself anchoring deeply into the earth while staying open to the heavens. Visualize yourself holding the was scepter in your hand. Feel the sacred object aligning your posture, clearing your field and connecting you to the high council of light. Oof, that energy. Sense how the sacred object is strengthening your spine and opening your strong pillar of light. Let it widen your capacity to stand firm in your truth, embodying stability and presence. Speak out loud any truth that wants to be declared. Allow the scepter to extend your will as a channel of divine presence, steady, rooted, and clear. Repeat this prayer activation out loud. Was scepter, staff of divine authority, I call you into my field. May I stand as a pillar of sacred strength, wielding my energy in service to truth. I do not force, I align. I do not fear, I trust. I walk forward as a vessel of divine will, and so it is. Oh, wow. Powerful, powerful cards. They're always so powerful. Always so powerful. The Woz Scepter. I don't know if we're going to get anything more from there. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Okie dokie. That's our beautiful priestess cards. So, very strong, very deep start. We have got the end is also the beginning. We're still on that moment. The holiest temple, your physical vessel, your inner strength. Standing tall, putting your hand up. Universe, show me how good it gets. Okay, and holding this powerful divine authority that you and you alone can hold. And just knowing with this strong faith that this is what is meant to be for you right now. This is lovely. Okay, let's see now if we can get some return to self cards. Return to the self. I don't know if we're going to... Let's have a look. Let us have a little look. Don't know why I'm singing that. Let us have a little look. What is that? That's so weird. Where did that come from? Let us have a little look. Okay. Very strange. No man is an island. The light is at the end of the tunnel, my friend. There's your tunnel. There's your light. Look. There's your tunnel. There's your light. It's there. Won't be long now. Won't be long now. Okay. Woof. Beautiful energy. Okay. Spirit, if we can have some more guidance in this new start, this new beginning, what can you tell us? Well, we've got some cards that came out straight away. There's nothing more. Okay, dokie. Right, we have got home frequency, resonance, belonging, peace. Excuse me. When you vibrate as yourself, you attract what fits. So, home frequency, resonance, belonging, and peace. We have got quiet rebellion, boundaries, peace again, defiance. Peace is the loudest protest. So very much standing in this peace right now. I felt it today. I said to you, it was just this day of just, yeah, quiet. I don't know if I actually achieved anything. I've kind of tried. But you know what I mean? It's this complete feeling of peace. And when we went out for our walk just now, that was one of my words that I used. I was like, it's so peaceful out here. I just feel this peace and this energy. Fragmented mind, anxiety, thought, and rest. Not every thought deserves your attention. So I think this really is something that we can often get into if we are in this sort of frequency of sort of nothing much is happening. Remember I said to you at the very beginning, are you sort of feeling, oh, it's nothing, I mean, nothing's changed, what have you? The light is at the end of the tunnel. It is there. And it's just allowing for this energy to flow, to just be. And to just be is something that a lot of us really, find difficult, But if you've been on the spiritual journey, trusting and having patience and remaining calm and being in that peace, that harmony has been really difficult. But possibly you might be getting a little bit of this sort of, oh, but, maybe you should be doing, maybe, like, for example, my son said to me, she went, oh, Mom, you've got to look for another job. It won't just come to you. If you're ready to move or whatever, you're going to have to, look around. And whilst that is, of course, it is true, also for me, it's about, I will know when I'm being nudged. I follow my intuition. So overthinking things often can cause this little bit of fragmentation of the mind. It's got here thought and rest. So if something is coming and bubbling away and you're thinking with your mind and, and it's sort of causing that sort of feeling of within you, Get back to that peace. Get back to this. Vibrate yourself in your home, in your inner world, in your peace. Find that moment to rest, because not everything deserves your attention, especially not even now. You know, right now it is about having the belief and trust in where you are. And this is this was such a powerful, strong masculine card of energy, of power, of standing almost like in your ground. I felt like that. That was, that's so really, don't allow the mind and ego and things like that to take over. Whatever this is that is about to start off, and as it's coming, as things are growing, as things are changing, yesterday's lessons, so understanding integration and growth. So that is really important, remembering that it's all, the past is not a punishment, it's preparation. And here you are. Here is how things are for you now. Beautiful way of being. Oof, very powerful, beautiful energy with very strong energy. Very, very strong energy. Okay, let us ask our Wisdom of the Oracle for guidance, please. What is our new? What is the new for us? Oh, time to go. Straight out, jumped onto the floor. There it is, clear as day. It's time to go. It is time. Look at her crossing that bridge. Look at her making a run for it. It is definitely time for, and it's 45, which is a 9, okay? And 9 is completion. 9 is about completion. So it's a very strong energy to be prepared, be ready. I said to you, it's being prepared. You are being prepared. Your vessel, making sure your physical side of things are ready, because this is the new beginning. And when that, that, like I said to you, with my son, I know when it will be time for me to go. I know the door gets opened, and I don't even stop to think. It just happens. And it's lovely to be able to do that and trust in spirit. Endings, completion, walking away from something because there's nothing else to learn or experience. You are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. So this is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. Quiet, boundaries, peace, that thought, understanding, integration, growth, all of that came out. You're ready. You're being given the tools. The was scepter is the strength. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. So take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you right now. Wow, that is incredible. Destiny is calling. That is incredible. Don't think we're going to get any more from these cards. Okay, right. Where else could we go? Where else could we go? I'm feeling that the Sacred Traveler wants to come out. Our Sacred Traveler. We've got a mixture of cards here for some reason. There they are. Right. Sacred Traveler cards. Oh, where are we? We've got cards going everywhere. Okay. What are we expecting on our travels? What is going to be happening? What does the Sacred Traveler card want us to know? Beautiful. As we go over this bridge, as we start, it's transition. It's going to take what it's going to take. The time is going to be what it's going to be. Spirit will never give you what you can't. You're not ready for. What's on your path is meant for you. So, put your hand up. Get ready to go. If you're invited, go. If you're nudged, go. Just believe and trust. That's all you can do. Believe and trust right now. Okay. Oh, no wonder my back's sore doing all this movement. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. So right now, exactly what we're doing. It's almost like there's a sort of a tower above the clouds. It's like you climbed up to the top. You're above. You're there. You're finding that sanctuary. And I said to you, it's like I'm in my house. It's my sanctuary. Begin now. Take your first step. Wow. There we are. So open to your spiritual source. Begin now. It's time. It is time to go. It's time. Begin now. Wow, that's incredible. Where is my book for this? Let me find it. Wow. Do you know, when Spirit just confirm everything that is channeled, it's just an amazing feeling of, it's like a nod. It's like, there it is, Sacred Traveler. It's like a nod of, yeah, that's right. That's it, you know. Right, let's have a little look. So finding our sanctuary. Oh, I opened straight to it. How magic is that? Opening to your spiritual source. Rest, rejuvenate, tune into your spiritual source. It's times of retreat and inner sanctuary that you can truly hear the voice of your soul. So we've got that right here. Home frequency, quiet rebellion, yesterday's lessons, you know, being in that mindset of peace and harmony. Beautiful. Take moments for reflection. Profound healing of physical and emotional wounds can occur in the stillness of sanctuary. Difficult situations can be averted by taking time to go within. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know sometimes the voyager becomes travel weary, the pack becomes heavy, and the journey becomes lackluster. So in these moments, the traveler needs to step off the path and find a temple of sanctuary to reassess and renew, and to remember what is truly important in life. This gives perspective and new life strategies. Create a place of beauty in your home that feels sacred and holy, and spend time there. See, this is what I do. Carefully listening to your inner voice. If you've been pushing too hard or struggling to keep going, this is the time to be still and nurture your internal world. Listen to the voice of Spirit. Wow. And begin now. Every journey starts with the first step. There's no moment better than the present one to begin. You might not feel ready, but nevertheless, it's time to start. A new cycle is beginning. Wipe the slate clean and get going. Release familiar routines, stagnant situations, or challenging relationships that no longer support you or empower you. You are at the end of an old cycle and beginning a new and exciting one. Set your sails for a new horizon. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know there are times when the traveler needs to separate from family and friends and acquaintances to enter new places within himself or herself. Sometimes the traveler must go beyond what is familiar in order to open to transformation and change. Thus the journey begins. A heightened sense of awareness ignites mindfulness. Sometimes it can feel different to take that first step, but unless you do, you'll never know the joy and fulfillment that awaits you. Do it now. In the words of Lao Tzu, a journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. So we're ready. Uncovering treasure beneath the surface lies great bounty. And I feel so strongly that that's so beautiful right now in terms of our growth, our season, the new beginning. It's so beautiful. Wow. So begin now, my friend. It is time. Spirit is telling us we can find sanctuary in our knowing that yesterday's lessons we've learned, we understand it's not a punishment. That, you know, we are in peace with everything right now. Right, let us get ourselves a beautiful angel number of guidance, please, for today. Oh, my goodness me, that is so beautiful. 222. alignment, connections, friendships. Yeah, no man is an island. Here we go. Family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, and trust. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy, your enthusiasm or what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. You see, exactly what I said. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. That's exactly what I said. It's time to go. Follow that instinct. Follow that gut. Follow the nudges. That is so beautiful. Oh, wow. I'm just amazed by it. Our spirit is so good to us. Incredibly good to us. All right. Let us get our these little cards as well. Amazing. I'm gonna give them a little energy shuffle. There we go. Just so that we've got, because if true love and romance come out for the third day in a row, what is to come for us, our new year, what is growing, what's manifesting, we will know. Meant to be. Right, let's do this. Please, Spirit, will you give us some guidance? Okay. Self-expression. Oh, how beautiful. I kind of wanted to put it straight on top of the tall poppy there. Self-expression, that beautiful peacock, you know, and knowing that it's you. Here I am. Put your hand up. The holiest temple. Stand in your beauty and your strength. You know, it's so nice to think of, isn't it? What else, please, Spirit? What is to come for us? Okay, well, good vibes. Lovely. I like that. Good vibes, self-expression. All going to be very positive, very open and positive. Something's flipped out. There it is. Wisdom. Use your wisdom. You've got a lot of wisdom, I'm hearing. I mean, we used the wisdom of the oracle, and the only card that came out was a time to go. And I really feel strongly that it's that nudge, isn't it? It's that, yeah, I'm ready. I know it's for me, you know? Like I say, I often, well, the door will just fling open, metaphorically speaking, and I'll just go without thinking, without having to even question. It just happens. And that is a strength in itself, really, for me, that I have with spirits. And it's just a beautiful way of trusting as well. Anything else, Spirit? What is coming on our new journey, our new chapter? Wow. Okay, here we go. Anything else? Okay, thank you so much. All right, so we have got manifestation. So your manifestations are going to start to show themselves. You have been doing a lot of healing. Definitely. And the healing came out on top of fragmented mind. So maybe you have been overcoming this mind, this questioning, this stopping, this starting, whatever it might have been. It was your yesterday's lessons, this fragmented mind. And, you know, the healing is taking place right now. You've had a vision. There's something that you're being given, a higher thing. And where was that card? Where was it that I was looking at? There we are, finding sanctuary. This higher tower above the clouds, up the top. You know, you're higher up now. You've elevated. You've definitely gone higher to see a vision. And true love is on its way. True love for you. True love for who you are. True love is in your life now. And that's really beautiful. It's something you've been manifesting and wanting, and you've got this vision. Stick with your vision. Stick with what you know. You know, stick with how you feel. And there's one more. Home. So stability and home. I mean, it's so funny. It came out on top of begin now. And there, you know, waving goodbye. Off he's going on his trip. Begin now, start. But home is where the heart is, I'm hearing. Home is stability. Home is somewhere that you make within you. That is your home. That's your sanctuary. So home is really important, but it mustn't let you stay. You know, you mustn't be stuck. Don't know why that said that. Use your intuition and something. All right, let us now get these beautiful star cards. Astro cards, Astro stars. Let's see, to confirm what's on this table. What is to come for us, please, Spirit, for this lovely new beginning. Happy New Year to you. Let's start. Let's go. Let's do this. What is it? Clear your mind on top of healing and fragmented mind. Clear your mind. It's the Magician. Communication, thoughts, intellect, information, reason, memory, perception. Okay, so clear your mind. Be very aware of that. Oh, okay. The Starseed, unlocking your spiritual gifts. Atlantis and Lemuria, psychic, empath, healer, priest, priestesses, sacred gifts. So an awakening. And this is really happening right now for you so that you can move forward with a clear mind. Okay, knowing that you have the wisdom, that you have this vision. What is this about here? The right action. So discipline, structure, you're taking the right action, the world. And we have death and rebirth. You see the end of cycles. And we have our 12th house, which is about going deeper. Okay, the moon and the hanged man, shadow, self, karma. So I feel like when I sort of started this reading today, I was like, oh, really powerful cards on the table. I feel it's like quite deep. The energy was really strong, really dense, but it's lightened somewhat since I've been going through the reading. And I feel like it's because it's almost like when we started, it was this dense and heaviness where it's been so strong. And now with the spring, it's like it's lifted. It feels so much better. So we've definitely been ending cycles. Okay, death and rebirth. Death and rebirth, ending the cycles. Again, the snake is eating its tail, you know. 8th house, transformation. That we came out of that shedding that snake's skin, you know. And the right action with Saturn, light of the teacher. Knowing which way to go, knowing which sort of, you know, keeping that discipline, that structure very much has been part of this final sort of stage, really. We've also got here Taurus. I have the Hierophant. Stay true to your values. It came out on top of manifestation and good vibes. So stay true to you, to your values, what you want. This is, you know, look at the lotus flower, all about seeding and flowering at the same time, you know, the sacrifice and surrender, you know, these lessons we've learned that we've been going through. Really important to recognize shadow self and the karma, the hidden truths, the secrets. You know, what enlightenment has come from that is something that we are definitely, this is being confirmed, that we've been talking about. So, and finally we have got the Pisces, I transcend, and we've just had the moon in Pisces, and it is the moon card. So this is the energy that we are dealing with right now that has come. Connect with your guides. So the spiritual gifts, this idea of, you know, this higher vision, the fact that we are being supported right now. I mean, this beautiful spectre is about divine authority, you know. So no wonder this has come out, this moon energy. It's very powerful. You know, it's compassionate, artistic, creative, imaginative. It's that moon is what, you know, the moon is often there's things that are mystery and hidden and something that comes to light. So it's an enlightenment which we've got. So stay true to you and your values. We have Chiron, the wounded healer, transforming the pain into growth. So from all that past, from the shedding, from the lessons, everything now is going to be very different. The light of the messenger is about clearing your mind, clearing your space, clearing ready for this true love, for this vision, this manifestation that you've had, to come through. You know, it came out, quiet rebellion is about boundaries and defiance. Peace is the loudest protest. Stay in your peace. Stay true to you. Stay true to your true love. You know, who you are, your self-expression. And we had that on the table, you know, speaking your truth always is such an important thing. But we're in alignment. We're ready for that next step. We have the sword cutting the cord, Archangel Michael. He is here as our protector. He's a fierce protector, and he will cut those cords for us. He will definitely, he will make changes if you don't. He will help you along. He'll give that extra nudge. And it was interesting how I picked it up and it was right by time to go. So Spirit is saying you are ready for this. It is time. And you've got to really trust in this timing right now. Just trust in the timing. Trust in what Spirit is giving to you. For your enlightenment, for your opening, for your new chapter, for your new step on the pathway. You'll be unlocking a lot of spiritual gifts as you go. You have the wisdom. And you know that, like you said, you know, universe, I'm here. Put your hand up. Say, show me how good it's going to get, because I'm ready. The light is at the end of the tunnel. You know, endure the hardships. The light is at the end of the tunnel. So we've done that. I feel like there's been a very strong message right the way through this reading today, this channeling. So begin now. It's time. Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry about the fact that it might seem a bit slow or nothing much has happened as yet. It is on your path. This is destiny. We've had the same cards come out from the inner temple. Your physical vessel, look after yourself, get ready, get prepared. The portal is open, okay? The end is a new beginning. The end is the beginning. The end is the beginning. And we're here in this transition stage with time to go, okay? You're not quite ready for that leap because you're not nudged yet, but Archangel Michael will do it as soon as he blows his trumpet. I'm seeing him blowing his trumpet. It's a beautiful way of thinking, isn't it? So, wow, that is, my friends, our beautiful, beautiful cards for today. I actually do want to get, wait, what do I want to get? I just want to see if we can have, oh, no, yes, actually, let's see what is on our red thread. Let's see what comes out from this. I haven't used these cards in a little while, so I don't know why they were calling to me. I actually wanted to get tarot, but these have jumped into my mind for a reason. So let's see what the message from these cards are. Let's have a little look. Let us have a little look. I'm just going to give them another shuffle. Oh, there it is. Okay, fine. All right. You've always known the truth. You just refuse to see it. So remember, standing in your truth, knowing your truth, keeping your values, your self-expression. So you've known the truth. And Spirit is saying you've known these gifts. You know, with spiritual awakening, often we are only awakened when we're ready to hold it. Our vessel is ready. Our soul is guiding us. So you've always known this truth. And the truth of where you are now and where you're going, and it'll always come to you. I mean, I often get this, oh yes, I knew this was going to be, you know. We've also got, I just want you to be happy even if it's not with me. So maybe you've had to walk away and clear out people and places and things because you know that you need this happiness right now. And, you know, often when we let go of people, we need to do it with love and light. We need to understand that this was all part of this integration, of this growth, of this change, you know, understanding. It's for preparation for what is to come. And there's so much that can come, you know. And so really important to recognize that, yeah, you've got to walk away from things in order to be happy sometimes. And sometimes you don't realize how happy you will be until you walk away. That is the truth of it, you know. So you've always known the truth. You just refuse to see it. And sometimes, you know, I'm hearing, it's very clear when we think about our spiritual journey, unless we're ready to hear things, we don't hear them. And it goes the same for unless we're ready to see. And sometimes we just can't see, but we know. So if you know deep down something, okay, and the silence often is a confession. The silence is a kind of confession. It's a kind of way in which Spirit is saying, the next thing you know, you will have the truth in what it is that you can see. The physical seeing, you know, this reminds me of the tarot card where, you know, it's about the justice card or the contract card in the energy deck. Being blindfolded, or the Two of Swords, being blindfolded, but you know exactly. Like I said, sometimes I'm like, aha, I knew this was coming, but I wouldn't have been able to form it into words, and it wasn't right there in front of me until it's in front of me. So Spirit is saying you're unlocking these gifts. You'll know about these things more and more. It'll start to become very clear as you connect with your guides. You'll take the right action when it's ready for you to take it, because you will know. You will know. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I certainly did. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm very blessed that I could share this with you. Stand in your strength. Know that it's energetic mastery you are taking care of right now. And at some point very, very soon, things will start to change and you will start to see as well as know. And that's important to recognize. If you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Love to hear from you. Share, subscribe. Always great to have that connection. I'll see you again real soon. Bye.